everyone, today I'll be doing a quick recap of the Grand Prix Chess Tournament 2022 Round 5. So let's look at the games. Today we're going to be looking at the game played between Hikaru Nakamura and Alexander Grishchuk, which was played in the A group on the first board. On the second board, Ethan Bakro lost against Andrei Sipenko. In the B group on board 1, Richard Rapport drew against Oparin Grigori. On board 2 of the B group, Radoslav Vojasek drew against Vladimir Fedosiev. In the C group on board 1, Vincent Kemar lost against Levon Aronian. So he's leading the C group. On the second board in the C group, Daniel Dubov drew against Vidit Gujarati. In the D group, Pendala Harikrishna lost to Lenny Dominguez and Alexei Shirov drew against Wesley So. So let's take a look at the game now. Hikaru started off with D4 and it was the names of Indian. Black castles, and here black takes 18 minutes to play E5. Here there are only two options, C5 or E5. Maybe Grishchuk was deciding between them, but 18 minutes is a lot of time to decide for one move. E5, white goes for D5. Now his pawns are in the center and he has a lot of space. Knight A6, now he'll put his knight on C5. H4, white creates an attack. Knight C5, Queen C2 protects the pawn. C6, now black also wants to control the center. H5, C into D5, C into D5, Queen A5. Now this pawn is under attack because this knight is pinned. H6, white had two options to take or to go H6. He decided to go for H6 and lock this bishop in here. White goes for F3, bishop D7, rook B1. Now he can play B4, knight A4, Queen D2, takes, and white is attacking on the king side. White has good control of the center and black doesn't even have any counterplay on the queen side. So white is dominating the position. G4, bishop C8, and black doesn't have much to do. He can try to activate this bishop, but his own pawns are on dark squares. Knight H3, knight D7, knight F2, bishop to F6, and castles. Black tries to activate his bishop, but again it's stopped by his own pawns. King H2, knight C5, knight D3, B6, takes, and F4. Now he's opening up the position. E into F4, bishop into F4, bishop D7, and here this diagonal is weak, and there's a mate in one thread, so black plays F6, rook B3. Now white can also play G5 later on. He plays G5, rook F7, bishop C1. Now he's going to play bishop B2 and put more pressure. Queen D8 tries to give some support. Bishop B2, Queen F8. And here Hikaru waits for some moves. And here he plays Queen C3. Now his threat is Queen H8 mate. And here black looks like he's going to escape. But Hikaru collects a few pawns first. And here Grishchuk plays rook F6, which was a blunder. He could have gone for King D7. And now this bishop attacks the queen. And black had some chances in the game. But black went for rook F6, and now there's just H7. Now this pawn is going to promote. Black plays King D7. Now he thinks he's safe, but after Queen G8, black cannot stop the pawn and Grishchuk resigns. Now tomorrow Hikaru is going to play against Andrei Sipenko. Hikaru is half a point ahead of Sipenko. If Sipenko wins, he will win the A group, and if Hikaru draws, then he wins the A group. In the B group, Radoslav Vojasek and Vladimir Fedosiev both have 3 points. They both played each other in the 5th round, and it's going to be a tough fight to qualify. In the C group, Levon Aronian has already won. He's 1.5 points ahead of Vidit Gujarati. So it doesn't matter if he loses tomorrow. In the D group, Wesley So is half a point ahead of Lenny Dominguez. So there also it will be a tough fight. So tomorrow is going to be an interesting day and we'll see how things turn out. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.